A resume is extremely important because that is the recruiter's first indication of what you're going to be like as an employee. You want a resume that has a neat, clean look to it. It's easier for the recruiter to read a resume that's bulleted as opposed to one that's written out in long paragraphs. And typically hiring managers prefer resumes that are 1 to 2 pages in length as opposed to a very lengthy resume. We look for things on them such as the skills that you possess. We look for different projects that people have done. If you're a college student and you're contributing a resume, then we'd probably want you to put different classes, different projects that you've worked on, and what role you've played in those classes on there.
When developing a resume, keep one thought in mind. It's a tool to get you a job interview. A resume alone will not get you the job.
The purpose of a resume obviously should be to get you an interview, period. A job is gotten by the interview itself. And if you are depending on that resume to get you a job, then you are planning incorrectly. The resume, you want it to stand out, you want it to be neat, you want it to be grammatically correct, you want it to be no spelling errors, you want it to be the door opener.
For me, interest in the person really starts with the receipt of the resume. I'm going to look at that resume very closely to ensure that all the information is there that I'm looking for. I want to make sure that the words are spelled correctly, that it's concise and well done.
There are 2 basic types of resumes, chronological and skills. A skills resume can also be called functional. A chronological resume is the most common. It lists jobs and responsibilities in a timeline manner, starting with your most recent occupation and going back in time from there.
It's very important that it is current. Employment dates are one of my particular points that I look for. They have to be complete. And detail about what you've done, what you're capable of doing that you may not be able to provide anywhere else, either on an application or even in a job interview sometimes. It gives you the chance to put that information out there in front of the person.